Alright, here's my Trail125. I'm removing the rear wheel. So before I did that, I actually checked the chain, the tension on the chain, and it seems to be okay. So I'm not gonna touch that. So basically, I'm not gonna touch the chain adjusters. I'm just gonna leave them alone. So this side is the nut, 19mm. The other side is the bolt, 14mm. So hold the bolt to unscrew the nut side. This is basically it's a lock nut. So this resistance all the way until we pass the little lock mechanism, which is right there. So this is a lock nut. A lock nut, and you actually see it has those little tabs, metal tabs. That's what makes it a lock nut. Let's set this aside over here. Okay, so now I just need to push the axle through. See if I can just pull it from the other side. Sort of can. I'm actually lifting the wheel up so that way it takes weight off of the axle. So this side, let's see, there's a washer right here. There's a washer, and this is the little cover thing. Let's take both these and put that aside. Well, put those aside, and the other side is also the same thing. You feel something that's kind of holding it up a little bit. There we go. So it's sort of loose now because it's nothing holding it anymore. Let's see this side here. This side is actually held in by the chain, sort of. Okay, so there's the axle, and again the little cover thing, and this little washer. So I'm just gonna leave it as one piece like that. Set that aside. Okay, so this side is nothing holding anymore. Same thing with the other side, you know, because there's no axle anymore, right? So no more axle, so nothing holding them. Or nothing holding them anymore. So I'm gonna leave it like so. So now the wheel could actually freely move because there's no axle anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of move it forward slightly, just a little bit. So the brake right here should be able to move back and forth as well. So basically I'm giving myself slack so I could move the chain out of the way. Push it back forward any more than that. Okay. That's it for the brakes. Okay. So we slide the axle holder out. Kind of in the way of the chain. So do that. So now the chain is out. I'm gonna see if I can kind of rest it at the end of the swing arm part right here. Actually, let me move this one out too. Move both those out. Put those on the side where it's supposed to be on. Okay, now the chain's out of the way. I should be able to slide this wheel back. So now I have problems with the bottom of the fender here, so I have to be mindful of that. Let's see, what can I do from there? Pull this thing back forward, or excuse me, backwards. So there's a wheel spacer on both sides. I see them. Could probably move this brake caliper out of the way, clears out. Okay, so that gives me a lot of room. Now I can actually, you know, move this wheel to the side to clear the fender, like so, and it's out. Right. So here with the brake, because it has a little tab. It's actually a little tab over here. Let's see if you guys can see this. Man, my hands are greasy. I don't want to touch my camera. Anyway, there's a little tab right here. See that right there? So that goes into the slot of the brake mount, so it holds it in place. Right. So that's it. That's removing the wheel. So my wheel's off. And my wheel's off. From here, you could actually take off the. So be mindful of this little wheel spacers right here. We got one on each side. So this side looks like it's thinner, or excuse me, thicker. So the drive side is thicker, and the brake side is thinner. Yeah, it's thinner. So it's thinner there. It's barely just past flush with the seal, the bearing seal. As you can see, it's just barely past flush. Whereas this side, obviously, it sticks out a lot more. It sticks out like 6 millimeters. I believe this thing has a cush drive. It should have a cush drive because it's a street bike essentially. So the cush drive will have a this part right here is removable. Let's pull this out right here. Let's place this on the tire. Let's bring the tire over here so I can put this down on the tire, and that way my rotor doesn't get damaged. Okay, let's pull this up. There you go. So there's the cush drive. See the little rubber cushion thingamabob right here. Let's pull one out. So all street bikes have cush drive. If it's a dirt bikes don't have this, because dirt bikes, because you're on a loose pavement or loose surface, so you don't have to worry about that impact when you're on the throttle or off, engine braking. There's an impact right here. Whereas on the street, there's so much grip on the tire with the pavement that you have to have a little bit of a cushion, right? So that's what the cush drive is for. So inside the cush drive, there's also another spacer right here. So that's staying put. So I'm just leave this and set this aside. I'm just leave it right here. Set that aside. Let's see if the cush drives or the cushions stay tapped or not. It might or might not. It doesn't matter really. Let's see. So there's the wheel, like so. Okay, there's the brake rotor. Obviously, this is a one. Thickness is 3.5 millimeters. I don't know what the diameter is, but anyways, so that's how you remove the back wheel.